Hey guys, 4K Cinema HD here with a DVD update, and this is a special DVD update. As most of you know, I have a 100 subscriber giveaway contest going on right now for the Godzilla Criterion Collection and also the Godzilla 2014 poster. So I want to keep within that theme. I actually picked up 3 DVDs from the Toho Master Collection that I want to share with you, all in paying homage to the release of the Gareth Edwards film, which comes out May the 16th. So I want to tie this in kind of my contest and show you some of my my 3 Toho pickups that I picked up on DVD the last couple of days. So I want to welcome all my new subscribers to my channel. How you guys doing? Welcome aboard. I hope you enjoyed my channel, some of my old videos that I put out, my out and abouts, which a lot of people tend to like a lot. I will be doing a lot more of out and abouts, and also have an idea that I'm trying to put together that I believe was never done in an out and about before, which I'm contemplating in my head and putting it together, and I'm not going to say what it is. So hopefully if I'm able to do it, I will show you, and I think I would be the first one to do it. I don't know if anyone tried it, but I'm going to give it a shot. So I'm not going to tell you guys what that particular segment is going to be about, so it'll be a nice surprise, hopefully, if I could get it done. And yeah, so that's one of the ideas I have. And like I said, I was actually going to shoot this segment today on top of my rooftop here in my apartment complex, but it's damn cold out there. It's like winter doesn't want to stop, you know. It's just, it was snowing the other day, so I just couldn't. It was too windy up in the roof, so I decided to do this segment here in my apartment. So alright guys, I have 3 DVDs that I want to show you guys, and me and my celebration towards the Godzilla 2014 film, and also the 60th anniversary of the Big G himself. So actually the first DVD I have here, this is The Invasion of the Astro Monster, that was the title of the film known in Japan, and the American version was Godzilla versus Monster Zero. This is the first Godzilla movie to feature space Martians in the franchise. This also has an American actor that goes by the name of Nick Adams. That was just to basically for it to have more of an appeal to the American audience, much as the Godzilla 1954 film did with Raymond Burr, so they could be able to sell tickets here in the United States, so they decided to use Nick Adams. This is a very fun film. This movie is about a group of Martians who they live on the planet X, and basically they try to introduce themselves to the Japanese people as friendly people, like, you know, we come in peace type of Martians. And what ends up happening is they have other ambitions and plans for planet Earth. So in order to persuade the Japanese in helping them with their problem, which is going on planet X, they asked the Japanese permission if they could have Godzilla and Rodan be kind of warped up to planet X to help them rid of their problem, which they have their own monster problem in King Ghidorah. So what ends up happening in the movie, the Japanese government agrees. The 2 astronauts, they go out into space, take Godzilla and Rodan out to planet X, and they do battle with King Ghidorah. But then what ends up happening is the Martians use like magnetic waves of control through the mind, and they end up controlling all 3 monsters. And their basic plan was basically to take over the entire planet Earth. So then from planet X they go ahead and do battle in Tokyo, and the government ends up finding a way of how to break the kinetic mind signals that the Martians are sending to the three monsters in order to stop the havoc, and Godzilla and Rodan could form the bond together and continue to pummel King Ghidorah and get rid of him and the Martians. But this is a fun film. This DVD itself, it's pretty. It has a lot of features on it. It has an audio commentary by Stuart Gabreth IV. It has an image gallery, a poster slideshow. It has a biography also of Tamiyoki Tanaka. He produced a lot of Toho Godzilla movies. And the Japanese version of this film runs 94 minutes and 13 seconds, and the English dub version runs in 92 minutes and 57 seconds. So this is pretty cool, guys. Just a plain disc art I wanted to show you, nothing special inside. But that's so this is Invasion of the Astro Monster. So if a lot of you guys have never seen a Godzilla movie, definitely check this out, and you guys will like it. It's a lot of fun. It's got Martians, it's got astronauts, and of course it has monsters. But so that's my kind of like mini review on this film itself. The next movie I have from the Toho Master DVD collection is a double feature, 2-disc set of Rodan and War of the Gargantuas. Now this is Rodan's first first solo movie, and his first introduction into the world of Toho and the kaiju monsters. It's about a story about a group of miners who go mining, and they end up having a problem with the miners going down there to go mine for gold, and they end up not coming back. So they're trying to figure out what's going on, why they're not coming back. So when they go investigate, they actually see that some of the miners have these lacerations on their bodies, and they're trying to figure out what caused the lacerations on them. And it comes to find out a little bit later towards the film, there's 2 gigantic eggs. There's also these insects that are running wild underground in the mines, and the 2 eggs happen to be Rodan. There's actually two Rodans in the movie, and basically Rodan, the eggs hatch, and they all cause havoc, of course, in Tokyo. But it's a great film. It's just really fun, very entertaining. Definitely one of also Toho's best films, along with the original Godzilla. And that's Rodan. And the second one is War of the Gargantuas. And I actually like War of the Gargantuas. It's a little bit different take on the kaiju monster, because this film particularly, it's about two brothers. These 2 monsters are actually brothers. Were raised in a scientific laboratory. They were actually very friendly, and they were very helpful. They helped the scientists do experiments, and the scientists kind of grew, had a loving feeling towards these 2 little creatures. And what ends up happening is they start morphing into these giant beasts, and one of them ends up actually becoming a bad monster, and the other Gargantua ends up having to battle his brother, and they just cause havoc and destruction all over Tokyo. But this is a fun movie. This features the uncut version with the English subtitles for the very first time on DVD, and also has a documentary bringing Godzilla down to size. So those are the features on this particular 2-disc set. And War of the Gargantuas, definitely check it out. It's a little bit of a different take on the typical Toho monsters that you see. These more are like Bigfoot looking creatures, but a lot of fun. But I really enjoyed and recommend both of these movies, as long as also with Invasion of the Astro Monster. Those are very highly recommended for you guys to be introduced to the Toho universe. Now, the last one here I'm not too proud of, And I don't recommend any of you who have ever want to see a Godzilla film, don't make this your first film. Watch one of those other two films that I just showed you. And this is All Monsters Attack. And this is actually one of the worst Godzilla movies ever made, alongside Godzilla vs. the Sea Monster, which is being released on Blu-ray in a couple of weeks. But this movie, like I said, it's a terrible film. This movie, particularly Ishiro Honda directed all the films that I showed you here. He made this movie specifically for 12-year-old boys and girls. And the basic plot line of this movie is about bullying. And you don't actually see Godzilla that much in this movie. It's more of a fantasy movie. There's a boy who goes by the name of Ichiro. And he ends up going to school by himself with his little girlfriend. And every time he ends up going to school, he's always being bullied by a group of other Japanese kids. Ichiro's parents, they both work, so they're never around to supervise the boy. And he ends up actually friending a toy maker who he feels very comfortable with and becomes fascinated with the inventions of the toys that he makes. So he spends a lot of time with him, and along the way, the boy actually develops kind of like a time machine that warps him to Monster Island, because the boy is so fascinated with Godzilla, and particularly Godzilla's son, who's in the film also. And at times in the film, you see the boy going to a trance and being warped away onto Monster Island. And there he meets Minya, and Minya is actually he starts talking to the boy and friends the boy as well in his mind. And he actually teaches him how to stand up against bullies, because Minya in the film is also being bullied by one of the monsters there that goes by the name of Gabra. He kind of looks like a half frog, half cat, and he makes the most annoying noises. It sounds like a car trying to start up and he doesn't want, the battery's dead, like an old Volvo. So a very annoying creature, and you'll see Godzilla there like in a few shots, and the shots that you see Godzilla doing battle, there's actually other monsters in the island itself. You have Kumanga, which is a giant spider looking creature, and you have the praying mantis creature also. There's a group of praying mantises, and they actually use stock footage, which sucks. They use stock footage from Son of Godzilla and Godzilla vs. the Sea Monster, and one little snippet of some type of a snake creature. That snake creature was in Destroy All Monsters. But they actually took all three of those stock footages along with the footage they shot for this film, and they combined it into one, and they made this lousy, lazy film. And this also has a different plot line also. This movie also is about a group of robbers that happen to cross paths with the boy that the police are looking for. So this movie is a big mess. It doesn't know what it wants to be, and to me it's not really a Godzilla movie at all. But like I said, I don't recommend it. The reason I got it is because I'm a collector, and I'm eventually going to own I want to own all the Toho movies, so I decided to get this. But yeah, so the Japanese title for the theatrical release was All Monsters Attack, and in the US version it was called Godzilla's Revenge. So I don't know what's the revenge part, just don't get it. But anyways, the only thing I give credit to is the cover itself. It's like a little mini hardcover book, like a digibook kind of. And inside you see Godzilla, a very nice looking photo, and Minya, who I actually saw the audio commentary to this film, was played by a former midget Japanese wrestler. I don't know his name, I forgot it, but yeah, he was the one that donned the suit in this one. And here, you have some more cool, you got the Godzilla name on the side of the DVD. But the DVD packaging looks great, but unfortunately the movie is terrible. But you have audio commentary by Richard Positeri, image galleries. Ishiro Honda biography was very interesting to watch. That's the only good thing about this DVD set is the Ishiro Honda biography. And yeah, so it's only like 69 minutes, but I don't recommend this film at all. So don't waste your time and make this your first watch. Only if you're a die-hard Godzilla fan and collector like myself, then pick it up. But otherwise, skip this, and if you want to add it to your collection just to have all the movies, buy this last. Also, I picked up a magazine as well, Empire magazine. I was just introduced to Empire magazine from other YouTubers that are they're not in the movie community. They basically have entertainment channels, and they don't do Blu-ray and DVD updates like we do. So there was this one particular YouTube channel that I was watching, and they were talking about this release from Empire magazine from the UK in regards to the Godzilla 2014 film. So I decided to pick this up at my local Barnes & Noble. So this is a book commemorating the release of the Gareth Edwards film. It's pretty interesting stuff. It has an interview with Gareth Edwards and Bryan Cranston. I want to show you real quickly some photographs. It's in the middle of the book. So there you go. I think it's like about 4 pages long. So you get a little bit in-depth detail about the upcoming Godzilla 2014 film. Some nice photos of Gareth Edwards and Bryan Cranston. And also the evolution. They did a little segment here of the evolution, the evolution of Godzilla, how he's grown through over the years. From the Toho era to the Toho Millennium to the pathetic Zilla, the Roland Emmerich take on Godzilla, the Hanna-Barbera Godzilla, the Toho Hisaiari era, and the legendary Godzilla. So it's pretty cool, guys. So if you're interested and you want to read a little bit more about the upcoming Godzilla 2014 film, I recommend you pick up Empire magazine. For you guys in the States, I'm pretty sure the only way you probably get this magazine is at your local Barnes & Noble. And there's also here an article about the Roland Emmerich piece of shit remake they did, explaining you know, what went into that process of making that garbage. But yeah, so definitely pick this up. And I haven't yet read it, so I'll let you guys know my take on the interviews and what the actors and the director had to say. And this is just the old Bryan Cranston's own page here talking about the Godzilla film. And there's also a nice shot here of Godzilla in the military, which they claim on the bottom here that Godzilla in the movie is going to be 350 feet tall. And if that's, well, I'm pretty sure that's true, that will be the biggest Godzilla ever to be filmed in motion pictures as far as size goes. So anyways, guys, that was my take and reviews for those Toho films. And I wanted to show you the Empire Special Edition of the Godzilla 2014 film. But I have a couple of other movies coming in the mail that I'm going to show you guys, some other Blu-ray titles that I picked up. Also, I want to welcome all my new subscribers. Welcome aboard. How you guys doing? I had a long day. I'm very exhausted. But yeah, so also I want to say a special hello to everyone in the UK. How you guys doing? You guys know who you are. How you doing? Thank you for supporting me. I've been talking to a couple of you guys right now. You guys are awesome. So I want to say a special shout out for the entire United Kingdom. How you guys doing? Also, I'm gonna like I said, my next video is gonna be more of more Blu-ray titles that I'm getting in, and I'm gonna do a special out and about video, like I said, that I'm contemplating in my head of something that's not possibly have not been done on YouTube yet. I don't know, but I'm gonna give it a try, and you guys let me know what you think of it. And also, if you have any ideas for any out and abouts, please leave them in the comment section below. I'm open to ideas, what you guys might want to see. So let me know, and I'll give it a shot and see if I could be able to pull that off for you guys. So anyways, guys, it's late. I'm kind of tired, as you can see in my eyes. But I wanted to get this video out of the way. So I want to wish you guys a good night. Also, please like, subscribe, and comment on my channel. And I want to wish you guys all the best, as I always do. And I'll talk to you soon. I'm very exhausted. 4K Cinema HD signing out. Peace. And also, before I leave, see, I almost forgot. I got a couple of more video responses for my Godzilla contest, which ends April 5th, approximately 11:59 p.m. So keep sending in those video responses. So far, I believe I got about 5 of them now. So I want to see a lot more. I want to see more participants. You're gonna, like I said, you're gonna get the Godzilla 2014 poster. Not this one in particular, because this is mine that I have framed, but I have yours, the winners, in the tube rolled up, and also the Criterion collection of the original Godzilla movie. So anyway, guys, I wanted to give that a quick reminder to you all, and that's it. I'm done. I'm pooped out. So 4K Cinema HD signing out. Peace, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care and have a good night, guys.